Chari, sir.
I think this probably the second time I am coming to Trivandrum for another conference. Thanks to Professor Mohanan Pillai. Oh, third time. But the first time you didn't invite, so I didn't include it. So, but it's always a pleasure to be here. And we have an expert on this subject, Trivandrum International Seaport, and how it is important for the future growth. So, in fact, I am not an expert on the subject, and I have not yet personally visited Trivandrum so far. Although this project we were concerned, and we were working on this project for quite some time. Almost 2-3 years we have been working on this project from the RES. So the initial strategic outlook and the economic imperatives of this particular port we were worked out by what we call the CMEC, a Center for Maritime and Economic Connectivity, which is one of the verticals of RIS held by the Ministry of Shipping. So this is where the Ministry of Shipping and the Ministry of External Affairs are working together. So when we were working on that, we came to know a lot of things. So I was in a very absolutely humorous tone, I was telling Dr. Iyer that 100 years back we could not have thought that Kerala would probably come up with such a port. 100 years back we could not have thought that an Iyengar and Iyer would sit together and speak on one port. So many things are happening 100 years after India's independence. So we can imagine happy days are here again. So, and very incidentally, when we were working on this port, being a Tamilian, I would always insist on saying Trivandrum, and all my North Indian counterparts, from Punjab, UP, Bihar, they would say, ये इजड़ को कैसे प्रोनाउंस करते हैं, इजड़ को? तो आई सेड इजड़ को हम लोग जीरो कहते हैं, तो अब विजिंजम कहिए. सो फॉर नेक्स्ट 3 years they could not pronounce Trivandrum. So actually it's a very ancient Sanskrit word. Vidi literally means eye. So in a way it is, it's not round but oval. Vidi also means round. So if you see the port, if you see the geography, location of the port, it's so beautifully made. And it's one of the oldest ports, in fact, from the Chola period, 1100 AD, it's in operation, in fact. I think out of the very few ports in the western coast which have been more or less operational, Trivandrum is one of them. So it has a very great importance, historical importance, it has great cultural importance and economic importance also. If you look at Trivandrum as a port for the whole of West Asia, the entire Europe, it's actually a gateway, more important than even Mumbai, because Mumbai, by virtue of because the Britishers came there and then they saw that Mumbai is a gateway to India, they called it Gateway of India. But the real gateway of India is actually Trivandrum port, in a way. So we have to look at it from that point of view, and it has a great potential. It has, of course, challenges, of course, but those challenges can be overcome. But more importantly, the importance of Trivandrum as an important port, especially we have to discuss these issues in the background of two very important things that are happening now. One is the BRICS. Ambassador Sitaraman mentioned about we are discussing maritime issues, and this is one of those very few issues where the elephant in the room, the American president, does not matter. But not so, sir. Some of the most important ports from Iran up to from Bandar Abbas to West Asia, a lot of ports are closed today, or they are not taking cargo, and very high rate of insurance. $800 for just one port of call. So it's getting to be very difficult actually. So Trump does matter even in this matter, of course. So as long as we are able to protect the Vizhinjam port from Trump, we should thank ourselves, in fact. So it's going to be very important from that point of view. So in that context, we are also talking about BRICS. India is the chair of BRICS now. So how BRICS and maritime connectivity and economics can work together. That is one of the issues that we should be able to look at in one of the sessions, or probably independently also. Another issue is India is also chairing the Indian Ocean Rim Association this year. So Vizhinjam again and all other ports, the maritime connectivity that we are talking about and the Sagarmala project are going to be very important for Indian Ocean Rim Association also. So as chair of IORA, I think we have a special role to play in this particular year as far as maritime connectivity is concerned. So these are some of the issues that we should be able to flag in these 1 or 2 days, today and tomorrow, and also touch upon these issues. And as I said, we have an expert here to speak on the subject, so I'll end it here. Thank you.